microphone. Hope it's on. Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Vinny is here.
He's here. He made it. It's been a while since he's been here.
Well, I was here last week.
Yeah. But you weren't here for our announcement that we did. We did a live announcement you weren't here for.
I don't even know what it was.
You weren't aware of it.
That's probably a bad thing.
No, it's a good thing. You weren't aware of it. That's all right.
Probably not good for me.
No, it wasn't bad. I didn't spend no monies. No monies was spent on that one. Hey guys, guess what today is? It's October 3rd, which means, thank you, T-Man, I appreciate it so much. It's October 3rd, which means I can do my September calendar page, which makes me super happy. Y'all good? Both of y'all? You want to wave? No?
They don't need me.
Thomas is in the room. There's his hand. So he's saying hello. Vinny, are you watching chat?
Yeah.
He's distracted, y'all. He's distracted.
Jordan's trying to find his way to work, and apparently this detour's got him through.
So poor Jordan had a tummy ache, and so he was later coming into work, and he was going to try to get me set up. But we have a log truck that has overturned on our road, and people are struggling to get here. So if we have some trouble today, that's what's going on. I did pretty good, though. I mean, you guys can see me and hear me, right? And them too, I guess. So I think we're all right. Okay, here's the deal. For September, we had the most fun. In September, the Downton movie was released, and me and all my chick friends, this is almost all of us. There are 3 chicks that attended that are not in this picture, and I did not realize that. Let me tell you what happened. So Mandy drove separate, and Daphne and her stepdaughter, Jessica, rode separate, and they had not gotten there when this picture was snapped. So they're not in the picture, and it makes me sad. But I love this picture, and here's why I love it. Look, doesn't it remind you of this picture? I mean, we're not standing in front of the Abbey, but look at it. It's how cool is that? It reminds me of it. So I wanted to use this picture. Just pretend Mandy's right there, Daphne's over here, and Jessica's back there too. Just pretend they're in there. But I love this picture. This is all of us outside the movie theater with our fascinators on. So Brenda and I decided we wanted to gift all the chicks with fascinators, right? So we bought them not thinking about we got them all black so everybody's outfit would match them, but we weren't thinking about the fact that it might look like we had just left a funeral, and I think it looked like that. So we were like, we're all wearing black fascinators, so we look like we're mourning, but we weren't. We were having the best time. So here's a close-up. There's everybody's little fascinator. So cute. I still have mine. It's hanging in my room, and I love it. And I'm looking for reasons to wear it. So, you're probably all wanting one of these. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but I don't believe this is anymore in print. As a matter of fact, this came out, I got this while we were still at the cottage. So, it would have been in like 2016, 2015. And it was from Crafter's Companion. You probably could search it on the internet and find it like on eBay or something. But this I've had in my stash, and I've been looking for a reason to use it, and I've got it. And I'm going to do something today that I cannot believe I'm going to do. But I'm going to cut some of this out because I want to use it. And I think let me see if I can zoom out so y'all can see this. It's a really cool paper pack. Let's zoom a little bit. Okay. So what this does, and this is probably from like early seasons. I don't really know. Let me see if I can tell by the pictures. No, there's the radio. So this would have been a while. But this is how the paper pack looks. And see this down here that says Downton Abbey? I'm going to take that out today and use that. And I may take that castle. And that means I'm going to be cutting this apart. But I'm okay with that because I want to put it in my calendar. Let me show you the paper too. I got to pick some paper from it. I'm in love with this pack. So look at it.
Jordan was lost as a Hank. Sorry, I had to get him back on track.
God, love him. Look at this one with the
He
foil.
was on his way to Titus.
I'm going to use something like this with the foil. And this one doesn't have anything on it, but look how pretty. It reminds me of the wallpaper at Downton. Chances are it's mimicked after that. Those are little crowns. It's hard for y'all to see the little crowns. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So I got to pick some paper. And I hate to show y'all something that I don't know how to get for you. It may still be in print. Maybe somebody's telling us. If it is, I'll source it because I want it.
Folks said they were going to eBay to look for it, and, stuff like that.
I don't know where else you might find it because I don't know if they still make it at the time. And we did sell. We had the stamp sets. We had the dies. Do you remember this? This is back in the day. We did have some of that in store. It was a long time ago. So I want to use a piece of paper, but I want one that's got some foil on it because I want the shiny gold. I love this page. Let me see.
I like that page too. Do that one.
I love that page. But hold on. Did you see this one? because it is also pretty.
It's hard to see from this side.
So there's this one.
All right, so what's in the picture? Show me the picture again.
The picture's the ladies. All the ladies. So I can't
which
decide.
one does it look better on?
I think it blends in too much on that one. Let's do the blue one, like you said, the first one you liked.
Yeah, I thought.
Or I could do the crowny one. Okay, we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one. We're going to do this one. So let me take this guy out. I won't need the whole page, so I'll stick the difference back in here. Y'all, I have used this twice. I've used this paper
she found it on Etsy.
Good. I'm glad you're finding it. I have used this paper pack twice. I have hoarded it, and it's actually been in a closet put away, and I have not touched it because I wanted to save it all this time. And now that my niece is getting into scrapbooking, if she ever falls in love with Downton, she could have this to do that with too. She could have the leftovers. Okay, so there's my full page, and I'm going to cut this up. How many of you are freaking out because I'm going to cut this up? I think it'll be all right. I may just cut that out and use that little edge right there. I think it'll be pretty. Okay, we'll get to that. Nobody panic. So, did I tell you we're doing our calendar page? I did say that. If you're not familiar with the calendar, really quick, this is my desk calendar turned mini album. There's January. You guys always ask for a flip through every live stream. This is February. This is March.
Just the big deals.
This is April. Look at that girl.
This
is May. Look at them boys.
Graduation.
This is June. Father's Day.
The great.
Yeah.
Nick Saban.
This is July. Old Vinny and his
and the biscuit fiasco.
Biscuit tin popping. This is August, and this was Craftochropolis. I love how that page turned out. And then this week we're doing September. So let's pull this guy out of here. I cannot, every time we do this, I tell y'all, I cannot tell you how much I love this project. It has been one of my favorites. And if you're making Christmas gifts for people, this is the one. Shannon went into the video description and linked the playlist for you guys. So the how to build this calendar and all of the months are in that playlist. She did that today, so we made sure it was in there for you. All right, I'm going to cut this down. But every time I have to remeasure because I forget what my sizes are. I actually think I could let some of that brown show. I think that'd be pretty if I cut it in a little bit. Let me see. That would be kind of pretty on there because that brown's kind of like leather.
Extra background.
But I need to, yeah, this will fit too. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So let's see. This is 5 1/4. I think I'll cut this page down to 5.
Well, you got to make sure it's bigger than the picture, right?
It is bigger than the picture, but I think I'm going to cut it down
the picture.
The picture.
The picture.
We were watching the blooper video. So I have like one blooper video on my channel, and it's got Thomas and Joe in it as babies. And I was showing people at work, and they have fallen in love with that video. And Thomas in it, he says, a picture.
A picture worth 1,000 words.
He's so funny. Them boys. All right, so 5 by 5. This paper is so pretty. So pretty. Okay. And then, so Amanda reminded me of something. That's going to be cool. Amanda reminded me that tomorrow is World Card Making Day. And I have an idea. So if y'all see us come to you with a sneaky video, it won't be live. It depends on how many people I can get to participate. I have a really neat idea. So y'all be watching for that. I want you to see how that might play out. All right, let me cut this out. I want to make sure there's not one in the back that I could steal from. There's not. So I'm taking the front one. Am I going to regret this? Are people saying I'm going to regret it? I don't think I will.
It's your paper pack.
I could regret it. What if I regret it?
Well, it'll be too late.
I'm going to try to cut it out so that I don't.
You can't uncut it.
Sometimes you make decisions that you regret.
That's right. It has happened.
You can't uncut it. I'm going to try to do it like this so it doesn't look like I've just torn this guy apart.
You can't uncut it.
You can't uncut it. That's what I used to say about hair. I cannot glue it back.
You can't sanitize a fish, and you can't uncut paper.
That needs to be, Christopher revealed his new t-shirt. That needs to be his new t-shirt. You can't sanitize a fish and you can't uncut paper.
That's it. 2 things you can't undo.
That's funny. Oh, what are they saying? Am I regretting it?
Oh, do it. It's all
Tell
good.
me if they think I'm going to regret it.
That's what Terrence said. Do it.
Good.
It's all good.
Look, you can't, that's not bad.
Nobody will even know.
I love that. Somebody will be like, that seems like something's missing. It's not like I want to try to sell it or anything. It's mine to keep. All right, what I want to do is I want to cut off where this has paper crafting collection at the bottom. I want to cut that away. And I want to use that. See? Yeah, I'm going to like this.
Mm-hmm.
This cool. This cool. This cool, y'all. Who used to say that? Somebody used to say this.
Christine said it's not lost. It's repurposed.
It's repurposed. That's right. Is that Christina? Oh, no, Christine. My
Christine. Emmerich.
Okay. I didn't cut that very well.
I got $1. I got $1.
Have they been watching that video?
Charlotte said, I remember I got $1.
Y'all.
Hey.
We found that video, and Shannon and nobody had seen it, actually. And I found it and got Jordan to, like, download that one section of the clip for me to watch. Oh, my goodness. I need to post it on our Facebook pages for everybody to see. It is so cute. Joe and Josh are adorable.
I need you to say hello to Ocean Phillips.
Ocean, what a great name.
Ocean Phillips is watching today, and when he came in, he said, hey, is Nay on?
Is Nay?
It's almost 3.
Did it say Nay or Maymay?
Nay.
That's cute.
She said, when my grandson is here, and when you come on, he says Nay.
Oh, and his name is Ocean. Hello, Ocean.
Ocean Phillips.
Hello,
What's
Ocean.
up, Ocean?
I love that name. That's so cool.
My 3-year-old buddy.
That's cool. All right. I think I'm going to angle cut our photo. Let me make sure I don't cut Jenna's feet off. They good. Let's angle cut this. You guys might be wondering who all these people are.
She's got some little feet.
Are y'all wondering who all these people are? Should I point them out? Let me point them out. This is the one and only Brenda Berry. There is none other
Brenda
like her.
Berry.
That's Brenda Berry. As a matter of fact, the outfit Brenda was wearing, for those of you who don't know, Brenda used to be a vintage clothing dealer. That's what she did. She dealt in vintage clothing. So this jacket she's wearing is from the 1940s. And she had on a hat. It was a bowler hat. And it was from the 40s as well. Her shoes were not. I'm trying to think what else was. Was her bag? I can't remember. But she went into the attic and pulled out some vintage clothing for the event. This is me. I'm not wearing anything vintage. I'm wearing Cato. This shirt is Cato. And those pants, I don't know what they're
Hey, Margie wants a shout out.
Hey, Margie. Our Margie? Which Margie? We have a couple Margies.
Margie Ryan.
Oh, Margie. Hello. I don't
think
know.
That's how you say it.
I don't think I know.
She's a first timer.
Well, welcome in, Margie.
She really doesn't know what a shout out is if she's a first timer.
If you want to know, you want a real shout out? Hold your ears, folks.
Yeah, warning. What's up, Margie?
There's your shout out from Vinny. This is Amanda tucked back there. This is Shannon. This is Lacey. This is Amber. This is Lisa. This is Lisa's mama, Miss Avery. This is my mama, Miss Edna. This is Vince's mama, Miss Betty. How'd the mamas get in a pile? This is Jenna's mama, also my friend Jennifer, and this is Jenna. And if you don't know, Jenna is Thomas's girlfriend, and then that's her mama there. But I clarified Jennifer is also my friend. I had to ask her the other day. I said, "Are we friends?" She's like, "Yes," because I had to ask her a question. Okay, on with the video. I kind of want this to look like this, like kind of stately at the top, and then have this at the bottom. But it needs something, and I don't know what I want to put on it. Let me think for a second. Do I want to add another band of color behind the picture, maybe?
Have you got something that where you can put y'all's hats on there? Something like a hat?
Like a hat would be cute. I don't know if I have. Let me think.
What are them things called y'all wore?
A fascinator.
A fascinator. Yeah, you need a fascinator to go on there.
We're pretty fascinating anyway. I wonder if...
You're right. That was definitely a shout out.
Let me see what I can do here. I think I want to matte this picture. That'll help. So let's find another page out of here that I can matte it in to make another layer of color. Something a little brighter. That purple's pretty, but I don't think that'll pop. Ooh, this would pop. Yes. I'm not gonna take the whole thing. I'm just gonna cut a piece out. So I'm gonna take some out of here, like so. I probably should have laid my picture down. Watch it not fit after all this. Hey, while I got you guys real quick, tonight on Melody Lane's channel, my friend Mel, she has invited me to be a guest on her show, and I could not be more excited. So tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is Eastern Time, Melody's time, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, we will be live on Melody's channel. Do I want to pop that up? I think I do.
Someone said you could put a teacup in the corner.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Others said a movie ticket.
We did go to tea. You know why I didn't save my ticket? So Lisa, who is the forever organizer and gets everything done for us perfectly.
And someone said, don't forget you have to punch holes.
Yeah, that's going through the green. We're good up there.
You don't want to punch them on your face.
I'm going to mat this by hand. Y'all probably will think I'm crazy to do that, but I'm going to anyway. Anyway, Lisa made our reservations
I'm not shouting out
for
to
us.
the dogs. Sorry.
Lisa made a reservation for us, and she printed out our tickets, and they were full sheets of like just printed. So they weren't really like stubs. That would have been cute, but we really didn't get that. We also went to the tea room. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, Cheryl has a good question. She says, how come I can see the chat on my iPad, but she can only get the video on her iPhone?
The chat on your iPhone is at the very bottom. You got to scroll all the way down into the, like, do like this, like have us little at the top, okay, and then roll down to the bottom, and you can click on the chat. But yes, we went to the tea room, and I had pumpkin chai tea. I also had a rose flavored tea. I had 3 cups of tea. I was feeling it, y'all. I also had, what was the other one I had?
Nicole
apple
said,
cider.
Do your hose. It's stressing her out.
Don't stress. I also
you ain't gonna stress about it.
I also had apple cider tea. Some of the other teas that were really popular. Someone had, what was the name of that one that was really popular? It was like an imperial tea or something like that. That one was real. Everybody liked it. And then
Lolly B said, "Where's the tea room?"
In Prattville, Alabama. And guess what else I had? I had scones or scones, depending on the region you're from. We did our research. I had finger sandwiches, which were, oh my goodness. Now, I did not care for their cucumber sandwich.
Don't talk about no sandwiches because I ain't had no lunch.
I love a cucumber sandwich, but I did not care for theirs because it had something in it that made it taste like summertime grass. You know what I'm saying? There was a herb in it I didn't like. And then we had pimento cheese, which I love, the pimento cheese sandwich. We had, the little dessert was a lemon bar and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. But anyway, we had so much fun. And we drank with our pinkies out, which we found out is a little too posh for who we are.
Amanda said that some websites are saying that the National Card Making Day is on Friday.
Oh.
And some others are saying it is on Saturday.
So National Card Making Weekend. How about that? My glue. I did this to myself. I do it every time. So yesterday.
You didn't put your pen back in?
I was working on the holiday mini album, holiday planner, and I got called away, and I walked away from my desk, and I was probably gone an hour and a half or 2 hours, and I came back, and my glue cap was off, and I was like, why do I do that to myself? I set myself up for failure. I do it to myself every time. I weren't happy about that one. I literally sat down and went, great.
Is that straight?
No.
Okay.
I did it.
Because it don't look straight.
It's not straight. You kill me. Is that straight? Nope. And we move on.
Hey, it's just paper.
Nope, it's not straight. I'm doing holes. I'll make everybody happy real quick. Let's do the holes. Oh, I have it set at the wrong depth. Let's move that out of the way. All right. So what else at the tea room? We had tea. We shopped in their gift shoppy. We took photos, lots of pictures. I don't have any to show y'all right now because they're on my phone and I'm using my phone right now. But lots of pictures were taken. That is really, really cute. And I love this part right here. I think that looks like very stately. I do have to put the date on, which we'll do that in a second. But I think that looks cool, doesn't it? I like it. Did you know that you can now Airbnb at Highclere Castle, which is where they filmed Downton Abbey?
Well, you did share that with me.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you remembered it.
I've not forgot.
I bet it's not anywhere near Gareth, because England is bigger than just London. So I wonder where it is. In what's the word? What's the word when it's in
the vicinity?
In the vicinity. I wonder where it is if it's in Gareth's vicinity. I bet it isn't. So there's us all glued down. Now let's glue this one down. And anybody else out there Downton fans? And has anybody seen the movie? And did you love it? No spoilers. I'm not giving any spoilers.
Okay, Viola says it depends on what time zone you live in. Like if you're in the U.S., it's one day. If you're in Australia or England, it might be a different day because of the time zone.
What does that depend on? What do you mean?
The National Card Making Day.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I had to back up.
I don't know if she knows that or if that's just a theory she came up with, but it does make sense. When is National Taco Day? Because I know it's supposed to be on a Tuesday, but
is there an actual thing?
I don't know. Connie Wood said National Taco Day should be on Tuesday.
It should be.
I can't agree with that more, but I just need to know when it is. Because I could get on board for National Taco Day. Oh, we're talking about food again.
Here we go. All right. I'm going to get this. This is, I was going to say the stamp timber. This is the September sentiment from the large never-ending calendar set. I'm using this one this time instead of the little typey one that I usually use. I'm using this font. It's a little more fancy. It's not fancy. It's a little more stately. And, oh goodness. Un momento. I think I have a scrap in here that would work well for the date. Would that? I think I'm going to see. Because this is a scrap. Who remembers what I'd made with this the first time? Oh, I remember. Who remembers? Who's been watching long enough to tell me what I made with my Downton Abbey paper pack the first time? Did anybody already remember? If you can remember the first person to say what I made, I'll have to write down so you'll see it. I will give... I almost said the rest of this paper pack. Should I give the rest of this paper pack? Do I love them that much?
You can't give away the paper pack. That would just be tragedy.
Look, it made my neck start. I was like...
Started breaking out just thinking about it.
I'll give a $25 gift card. No. I have a better gift.
Oh, tomorrow is National Taco Day.
Look, I have a brand new stamp set that I'm going to be releasing in the next show. If you can remember what I made and you're the first person to say it, I will give you this brand new stamp set, which you can't see right now. And it's a 6x8 set. It's a $19 stamp set. Now, that with shipping would be about $25, so that's about the same. So we'll do that. So who can remember? And you got to, as soon as you see somebody make a guess, you got to tell me. Because it was a very specific project that I made.
Michelle said a cookbook.
Nope.
Wasn't a cookbook.
Not a cookbook. Name them all so I can say no so they won't guess the same things over and over again. I remember it. Matter of fact, the person I gave it to, I'm pretty sure still has it.
Okay, Ellen says the Highclere is about 2 hours from central London.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, here it's not bad. I don't know what travel is like. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. I can't see it very well.
Sherry said a recipe book.
Nope.
So no cookbook, no recipe book.
Nope. Oh, I'll use this paper. Oh, I know. I won't have to use any more. I'll dig into what I cut off. Yes.
How about a journal?
Nope.
How about an envelope album?
Nope.
Oh, G went real generic.
G might know.
Mini album.
No, G would remember. I mean, I can't say he would remember, but
a card?
He would have known. Nope.
A purse?
Nope. Those are all great ideas for it, though, by the way. I should have done those things. I'm going to do this by hand, too.
A purse album?
Nope. What?
Photo album?
Nope.
Calendar for your mom?
Nope.
A brag book?
Right person.
Brag book?
Nope.
An album bag purse?
Nope.
Photo album?
You'd have had to been a while. You'd have to been around a while.
A brag book?
Nope.
An album? A purse?
Nope.
A tag?
Nope.
A paper purse? A
Nope.
purse? A photo album?
I wonder if Melody would remember this. Is Mel on?
A wreath? An easel card?
Nope. This is a good one.
Somebody said a calendar.
Nope.
Teapot.
Who said teapot?
Stephanie Lowe.
Stephanie Lowe just won a stamp set. It was a teapot. It was a 3-dimensional teapot, and I want to say it was a Lori Whitlock SVG cut. It was either Lori's or Dreaming Tree. It was either I want to say it was Lori's. Who did you remember it, or were you just guessing?
Stephanie Lowe said teapot.
I'm pretty sure it was Lori Whitlock's teapot that I did with the Cricut, and I used this stamp and I used this paper pack. That's cool. She just won. All right, who was it? Stephanie Lowe?
Stephanie Lowe.
Stephanie
wins a new stamp set.
I need you to email Shannon for me. And she is Shannon at Maymay Made It. It's SHANNON.
Vera Blue said, I'm giving answers. I don't even know the question.
It's Shannon at Maymay Made It. Tell her you just won the stamp set so we can get it sent to you. Yep. Did you remember it? Did she say if she remembered or if she just guessed it? Because how strange to just guess teapot. I guess not too strange. Look how cute, y'all. Look, babe.
Ta-da. Yep.
I really like how it turned out. I will have to journal on the back. I have lots of things to write on here. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all a Brenda story, which I could not believe she did this. We have been laughing about the fact that we all had these black fascinators on, and we thought we really should have bought cream or white. White would have looked like a wedding. Black looked like a funeral. Cream would have been at least probably the better option, but we didn't do it. So we get to the movie, and there's all these groups of ladies that are going to go see the movie together, And this one girl turns around and sees us standing like this, just chatting. Some of these girls were facing the other way. But she walks up and she goes, "Oh, y'all look so cute. Do you want me to take your picture?" She's like, "Are you here for the Downton movie?" And Brenda went, "Nope, we just came from a funeral." And that poor girl went, and I went, no. And I said, "Let me hug you." No. And I patted her. I'm like, "No, that's not what happened." I said, "Brenda, you are so bad." It was funny and sad at the same time. But the girl started to laugh. She's like, "I can't believe you got me like that." She said, "At first I thought, why would they come to a movie after a funeral?" But she took our picture and it was adorable. And this is what we looked like. I love this. I have to write that down. I also need to write down about my mother's struggle with her fascinator, which was hilarious because we all wore it on her headband, but Mother couldn't. She had to clip it in her hair because she says her head is too big for a headband. I have to talk about that. We threw, while we were sitting there.
She remembered the video.
Cool. That's really cool. While we were sitting there, me and I probably shouldn't tell this one because it's probably ugly, but who sat beside me? Me and Brenda. So Mandy sat in front of us. And when we go to the movies with my dad, he always tries to throw popcorn at me. Like he'll take a bite and then throw a kernel at me, right? Well, just to be funny, she was sitting in front of me and we put some in her fascinator. We put popcorn in her fascinator and she took a picture of it and shared it. So she wasn't upset with us, but it was funny. We didn't put much, just a little bit in there, and it was funny. What else happened that I wanted to document? It was a fun day. It was a fun day. So there we go. And I will journal on the back and it will go into my calendar, which guys, we are officially, it's so cool how this has worked out. Yeah. We are 3 months from finishing this calendar. Does that scare you? Because Christmas is right there.
Would it be? I know it wouldn't be a desk calendar, but if you did a 12 by 12 of it, that would be really awesome.
You could do a 12 by 12.
It could almost be like you were scrapbooking it.
But why couldn't it be a desk calendar? Because think about this. If you did a 12 by 12, go ahead and put a picture of you know how you have them made? Just go ahead and pick a picture for each month from last year, turn it into a desk calendar, and give it to a family member or something like that. Then they just flip it. And if you do the calendar perpetual some way, that'd be really cool. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. But I love how this is. I just love this project. I look forward to it every month. As a matter of fact, for the last week, I've been wanting it to be October so I could do this page with y'all. Like, oh, please let me do this page. Even last week, I almost did it because I knew what I was going to do. Even though, let me say this, even though Little Bit came and stayed with us in September for the first time, Addie was with us. I didn't get great pictures. I'm not good at it. I was like, I wish Sam was here. Sam has all the tips and tricks to get her to like look at the camera and smile and all this. And I just got the back of her head and the back of her running, and she just went everywhere. She never stopped. And so all my pictures are kind of like a little blurry because she's moving and I'm just not very good at it. So I'll get more because we're going over to Texas the end of the month. So I'll get more pictures of ads for my brag book when Sam can help me. But Sam, when she's here, she's like, "Okay, watch." And she'll say something and Addie will just look and smile and she knows exactly when to snap it. And here we were. Even Addie came to the shop and her little rocking chair that was made by subscribers up front, and she got it in and it was rocking and we were trying to get cute pictures of it. And I'm just not good at it. So I miss good pictures. So here we go again. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. It's so cool. I just love my memory album.
October will have to be Christmas Decorator's Warehouse.
It might be, but it could be. We have Trunk or Treat also in October. And what else? There's something else in October. And Lydia is staying with me in October for fall break.
Well, this is October. When is she staying with us?
Middle of October. So I may have something. I don't know. I'm going to see what pops up. I'm going to see. And I'll tell y'all something else that happened today. I thought, okay, I'm going to go through this is kind of a neat way to figure out what to put in your pages if you don't know. Just take pictures. And if you go back through your phone, at least on my phone, an iPhone, it tells you what date it was taken in September. So just take pictures and then don't even worry about planning it. Just at the end of the month when it's time to sit down, or at the first of the month when it's time to sit down and do last month, just look at what pictures you took in the month before and pick out one that you want to put in. I think that was a really good idea.
Do you have the hole punch cropper too?
Hole punch cropper. What do you mean? The crocodile? This?
Yeah, doesn't that have a hole punch on it too?
Yes, hole punch on two sides. Here and here. These are hole punches.
And that one's called the eyelet setter.
Well, it might be. This one's called a crocodile.
Yeah, but crocodile, but it's the one that does eyelet.
It is an eyelet setter. Is that what it's named in the thing? I don't know. Yeah, it's the eyelet setter. I think the new one has a teal handle.
Doesn't have a pink handle.
I bought this way back when, before they did the reset where they started going to the teal colors instead of the pinks. And so I've had this one for years and years. So that's why it's got that color. So there you go, guys. And let me show you, in case you've never seen this before. Coming up real soon, we'll be doing the covers. Because we're almost done. If you've never seen this before, at the end of the year, it'll be like this. It has a magnet on the front. You see that? That's the closure. And it will stand up and be a mini album. But for now, it's still my desk calendar. So even though September is over, by the way, here's how it works. I'm going to turn it on its side. So what happens is this goes backwards and the magnet catches back there. And that's what causes it to stand. And then I can flip my pages and go to my new month. Go to October. I love this. It's probably my favorite project I've ever
very cool.
made. If somebody asked me, I'll be like, this is my favorite project I've ever made. So there it is. So now I'm ready for October. Super cool. We did that in 33 minutes. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
All right. Let me ask one question.
Okay.
Now, Oka wants to know, why is the hat called a fascinator?
I do not know. It comes from, it's something in England. I don't know if you ever noticed, and I don't think they wear them as much as they used to. The funny thing is, the entire episode of the movie that we saw, we even laughed about the fact there wasn't one fascinator in the movie. Not one. There were some beautiful hats, but not fascinators. And if you watch like the weddings, like the royal weddings, you'll see a lot of them, and they're really cool. They're just really cool. So I don't know. Maybe it's because it's kind of fascinating how they look on your head.
Okay, Carla said Naoka because they were made to draw attention.
They're fascinating. They're fascinating. Ours were very downplayed. We didn't want to. Actually, this is not true. Had we thought about it in time, we would have challenged our chicks to make their own and had very fascinating ones. But we thought about it 3 days before our event, so we rushed them on Amazon is how we bought them. But we've all talked about it. It would be cool. Our little group is called the Not So Secret Society of the Charming Chilton Chicks. That's the name of it. The Not So Secret Society of the Charming Chilton Chicks. Because we're not so secret. But we've thought about getting yellow fascinators and wearing them every time we get together, because the funny thing was everybody asked us if we were a group or a club or something, and we loved that. It was so fun.
Purple Hat Society thing.
We'd be the chicks and we'd wear our little yellow ones. And because we're from Chilton County, we should put a peach in our little yellow fascinator. Wouldn't that be cute?
By all means.
We loved it because we love hanging out.
I don't have to go with y'all anywhere when you dress like that.
Yeah, I was standing outside talking to some of my chicks last night, and he's like, "Okay, can we do this somewhere else?" I'm like, "No, I'm talking to my chicks. Back up. Don't interfere with chick time."
Is that what you did?
Don't interfere. Back up. It's chick time. Okay, let's go to the Crafter after show so we can talk about whatever we want to.
Amanda has already posted the link.
Good job.
In the chat.
Good job. So I'm going to close this live show out. And for those of you who are new, what we do is we do our crafter show. We try to stick to about 30 minutes for the craft itself. And then we head to what we call the crafter after show, where we can talk about anything we want. And today I have some Across the Miles goodies where you guys have sent some stuff to us. I have some new product, and I'm releasing that new stamp set you're all going to want to see. And some reminder product I think you guys have forgotten about that you need to pick up. So head over to the link.
Lena said the term fascinator first surfaced in the fashion world in the 17th century Europe. Back then, it referred to a lacy scarf women wrapped around their head or fastened, hence the name. Rather than attracting stares from across the room, this version of the hat was meant to give women an alluring air of mystery.
That's fascinating.
This is fascinating. So there's the link again for the Crafter After Show. So you guys click on that link and we'll see you over there in just a few minutes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.